William here, Patriot Containers. I just uploaded a video on how to use Google AI mode correctly while investigating the seller that you think is good or you think is bad and how it helps you. In that video I just uploaded, I used Patriot Containers, the word reviews, and then I used the words Patriot Containers and the word complaints, and it shows you that Google AI generated internet gathering information. It's always positive with Patriot Containers. Now, I want to give you with what it says about the Pinocchio rookie companies that I warn you guys of. Now, these aren't scam companies, they're scheme companies, multi-level marketing schemes that their business is a trap. Once you've fallen for all their tricks and lies, you're stuck into their business as a trap, and they have cancellation fees, restocking fees, keeping your delivery money, keeping your pickup money. It can total up to thousands of dollars. When the company screws you guys over, you didn't do anything. You just trusted the fact that they go, oh, we have 25-year and lifetime warranties. You can return your container in 60 or 90 days and get a full refund. These companies have the most complaints because they have a system of lies, and then how they trap you is, they make you sign their terms and conditions. So this is the company that sued me, and in my opinion, they are the phoniest company in America. It's not my opinion. It's probably the truth. So I'm not going to say the business name. So what I did on Google AI mode is I typed in the business name and the word reviews. So like I said in my videos, if you do this on AI, it's going to show you the positive and it's going to show you the negative, okay? So let's read it. Blank Containers, a national shipping container broker headquartered in Utah, maintains an official A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. However, I don't know what this word is. Aggregate customer feedback across platforms presents a highly polarized reputation. While the company boasts a 4.8 rating on its official site and numerous positive BBB reviews, independent consumer platforms like Yelp showcase a critical 1-star rating and severe complaints. Customers either experience flawless, highly professional regional deliveries or run into bitter disputes over damaged cargo containers, structural leaks, and costly return shipping terms. So my point being is with companies like this is these are the companies saying that they have a lifetime warranty. You have 60 days to return your container and get a full money back refund. It's not true. And when you guys as customers find out that they delivered you a faulty product and they don't stand behind you as a customer or their product, they leave you out to hang and dry. So all this stuff while you bought from them, when you find out that it's not true, you're freaking pissed, and there's nothing you can do about it. So let's change this really quick and change it to the company name. That was reviews. Let's do the company name and complaints and see what it says. And then I'm also going to do another company too. Clicked on AI mode. This is what it says. Remember, guys, we have lifetime warranties, money back, full refunds. I have a list printed of the shit they say to you guys. It's all not true. Customers' complaints against Blank Containers primarily center around product quality issues, delivery delays, and communication breakdowns. While the company maintains an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, you got to understand what the Better Business Bureau, all you have to do is pay $68 a month, and then all you have to do is respond to your complaints. You don't have to resolve them. That's it. That's all you have to do, and you get an A+ rating. That's it. They even told me that. While they maintain an A+ rating with the BBB, negative feedback across platforms like Yelp and BBB reviews reveal recurring themes. Primary Primary customer complaints. Subpar container condition. Customers who ordered one trip, which is a new container, or excellent used containers report receiving heavily rusted units, containers with multiple holes, or completely shot door gaskets. And by the way, I've seen pictures of all this. All this is on the internet. You guys just aren't looking good enough. Bait and switch allegations. Multiple reviewers claim they paid premium prices for high quality units, but were delivered heavily abused alternatives. I used to work for companies like this. I started a business to do the opposite of what this is. Poor customer service and communication. A frequent issue is a complete lack of response after delivery. Customers report that once they try to report damage or a problem, sales representatives and support staff stop returning calls and emails. I should have brought out the piece of paper of what these companies say to you guys to take your money. Delivery details and hidden fees. Some buyers experience sudden logistics changes, such as third-party shippers canceling at the last minute, resulting in lost revenue and operational delays without compensation from blank containers. Refund and return disputes. Remember, lifetime warranties, 100%. If you're not happy with your container, you can get a full refund. Refund and return disputes. Resolving disputes is often described as difficult. Customers complain that after being shorted on refunds or having to fight extensively to get their money back after a cancellation or a rejection. These companies that say you're so safe to go with us, they totally screw you over, and then they run away like children or cowards when you need them the most. Now let's look at another company. So this is the other company. This is actually the company that's been around the shortest amount of time, and they have the most complaints I've ever seen in a cargo container company. So that means they suck really bad. So what I did on this one is it says the company name and then the word reviews on Google AI mode. Reviews for the company. Highly polarized reputation, with experiences shifting dramatically between seamless transactions and severe quality or communication complaints. You got to understand, all these companies are the same. It's always the same. Customers frequently commend the smooth delivery and straightforward online purchasing process, while negative feedback heavily focuses on poor delivery, defects like leaks, structural damage, and difficult customer service. It's always the same. I'm going to read the pros. I don't always believe the pros because I'll tell you why. I believe these companies write fake 5-star reviews for themselves, and they have to do it so their score on Google and BBB doesn't go down. But if you ever look at their Yelps, oh God, it's the worst because Yelp takes down their fake reviews. I wish Google and BBB did that, or you guys would never buy it from these scumbags. So here's the pros. Fast delivery options, friendly and hard-working delivery drivers, easy online ordering system. I don't believe you should order a container through a website. Sorry. Because when you order a container through a website, you're going to have to click, I accept terms and conditions, which allows these companies to steal your money. Cons. Risk of major structural flaws like rusted holes or warped walls. Unresponsive customer support if issues arise post-delivery. Instances of units failing to meet wind and watertight guarantees. All these companies are the same. 25-year warranty. You have 90 days to get a full refund. And then they deliver you junk, and then they run away from you when they ran to you to take your money. So now what I'm going to do is this is the same company, but I just did reviews. Now I'm going to take away the word reviews, and then I'm going to type in complaints. There's also a third company, which I should have done, but I don't want to make this video too long. Common complaints against the company involve severe delivery delays, poor unit quality, and excessive rust or damage, and slow customer service response times. Product delivery issues. Poor physical conditions. Customers report receiving containers with major rust, rusted out door hinges, jammed doors, and caved-in roofs holding standing water. Logistics delays. Buyers cite long delivery wait times that are far exceeded in initial estimates. Remember, the salespeople that you guys talk to, they say, oh, we deliver in 7 to 10 business days. And then they never deliver, they never communicate, and then you're just stuck in their trap. Logistics delays. Buyers cite long delivery wait times that far exceed initial estimates, alongside a lack of communication from dispatch. I guess the term is, with these companies, if you have nothing good to say, don't say anything at all. So these types of companies, they take your order, they communicate very well up until your order process, and then the communication just stops. Companies like this are more focused on the sales versus the back end of the business. The back end of the business is what you want, but they're giving you the sale and not the back end part. That's why they have so many complaints. Warranty runaround. Here we go, guys. All these companies. Complaints in the Better Business Bureau note difficulties getting resolutions and delayed responses for damaged or non-conforming units. These are all the companies that say lifetime or 25-year warranties, and anyways, I've said it 1,000 times. Business and operations feedback, mixed public sentiment. On platforms like Reddit, opinions are mixed. Some users confirm successful deliveries, while others strongly warn against potential scams or inflated pricing compared to local yards. Internal employee issues. This is what their employees say about the business. Former sales agents have reported low commission payouts, organizational disarray, and difficulties with payroll management. And that's pretty much it. Trust me, guys, how I got into this business or this industry was I used to work for companies like this. Most salespeople that are trying to make a commission, all you are is a paycheck. I wasn't like that. How do I say this? And I'll give you a good example. I got a job one time in an interview with like 10 people. And it was selling ink cartridges. This is probably when I was like 19 years old, and I'm 48 now. I remember the lady interviewing all us 10 employees, she basically said this: you're only going to make one sale per ever, only one call, and you're never going to make a reorder ever again. And we're going to listen to all your calls, and if you say the wrong thing, we're going to hang up the phone for you. That's not the type of sales that I want to do. The sales that I wanted to do was do a good job and work for a good company to where once your customer is happy with your service, they call back and order more, or you get referrals from other people. So now you're making that one sale, but it's multiplying and growing, and you're making another sale and it's multiplying and growing. And that's kind of what Patriot Containers does, and that's how I treat customers. So what's crazy though, and this is back when I was 19, I was very timid and shy, but I'm not now. I'll light somebody a new one if I have to, okay? So I remember professionally asking that person giving us an interview. I said, can I talk to you on the side? Because I didn't want to say with what I wanted to say in front of this group of people that was there to get a job. And I professionally took her into a different office and I said, hey, you know what? I don't think that this is the right job for me. I'm looking for established customer relationships, and I would like to have return repeat business. And she goes, oh wow, I'm glad you said that. You're such a nice, honest human being. I go, okay, cool. And I was planning to walk out. And we leave the office and get back where all the group of like 10 or 9 people are. And she goes, oh, we have the first quitter. This guy can't handle it. And I was just like, what? Like, I thought, anyways. And like nowadays, like if somebody was to do that to me, I would have lit up the whole room and gave that lady a piece of my mind of what I think about that shitty company. And it's the same thing that I'm doing with these shitty companies. So yeah, when I was 19, I was, don't get me wrong, I got in fistfights and stuff, but I verbally didn't stand up for myself. And it's not the same way anymore either. It's, before I made these videos, I thought about making these videos 1 year before I finally pressed record on my camera and started doing videos like this. I regret not doing this 5 years ago. So anyways, guys, that's it. Google AI mode. It's so beneficial if you're looking for a container. 3 ways of doing it. Type in the company name. You're going to get the results of what the company says about themselves. They're not going to tell you anything bad about themselves. Type in the company name and the word reviews. It's going to give you good. It's going to give you bad. Type in the company name and then the word complaints. It's going to give you all the bullshit that these companies do not want you to read about their company. Because if you read it, you'll never buy from them. Everything they're telling you to take your money is false, and they're using lies to trap you into a multi-level marketing scheme. Have a great day. Goodbye.